Maria, thanks for that live report. A focus on solutions in Springfield following 2 deadly shootings over the weekend in a neighborhood where recent gun violence has now claimed the lives of 4 people. Western Mass News reporter Glenn Kittle joins us live in Springfield after getting answers from community leaders on what needs to be done. Glenn.
Amanda, city and community leaders tell Western Mass News that more needs to be done for stopping these violent crimes from happening in the first place. Recent gun violence in Springfield has local leaders calling for action to stop violent crimes in the community. A double homicide and gunshots barely missing investigating officers back on June 7th, and 2 double shootings this past Saturday that left 2 people dead and 2 people injured, all within the same neighborhood. Western Mass News is getting answers from local leaders on what needs to be done to stop gun violence. Springfield City Councilor Victor Davila tells Western Mass News the city needs to implement strategies that attack the root causes of the violence, such as mental health services, job programs, and funding to lift up impoverished communities.
A lot of the solutions are within the community itself. For example, we have the African diaspora who specializes in mental health in the Afro-American community. We need to support people, groups like that, because they're the ones in the front lines. They're the ones that know what's really going on.
At the street level, president of the Greater Springfield NAACP, Bishop Talbert Swan, tells Western Mass News he is in contact with Springfield Mayor Dominic Sarno to share his insight on ways to curb gun violence.
The mayor did reach out to me, and we've scheduled some further deliberations to see how our organization can work together with the city around preventative efforts to stem the tide of violence in our community.
In terms of immediate solutions, Swan says putting more laws on the books is not the answer. He says criminals will break them anyway. He's calling upon Springfield police to step up until long-term solutions can be found.
Law enforcement has to be diligent in terms of their presence in high crime areas, but in a respectful manner that doesn't exacerbate tensions that are already exist between the police and community residents.
State Representative Carlos Gonzalez is also joining in on the gun violence prevention efforts. In a letter penned to Mayor Sarno, he says in part, quote, "I want to assure you that I am available to assist you in any way possible in your efforts to address this issue. Together we can send a united message in a bilingual way that can help residents feel more secure and provide those individuals who fear for their safety to know that we have a safe place for them to share their concerns." Reporting live in Springfield, Glenn Kittle, Western Mass News.